Well, wherever you are in the world, thank you and welcome to Chris Average. I released my Coup in Iran video this week, and I felt it needed an unscripted average history as well because of everything that's happened since I made that video. I'm a product of the U.S. public school system, so an average historian at best, and actually reached average having left the public school system and done it on my own. There is this entire history that we are blissfully unaware of that is out there waiting to be discovered, and Iran is one of those forgotten histories. Learning that Iran had had democratic elections within my parents' lifetime floored me. Some of my earliest memories of current events would have been the Iranian Revolution and the Ayatollah Khomeini coming to power. I'm a devotee to freedom of religion and equally a devotee towards the separation of church and state. So theocracies of any kind, regardless of sky god, have no interest for me, or certainly are not something that I would support, regardless of the sky god. It's July, and I am surprised there has not been another chapter written yet on this 12-day Israeli-Iran war. Throw in the U.S. there as well. I think the unifying thread that runs through this narrative is actually how responsible the Iranian government has been throughout it all, and the irresponsibility of both the U.S. and Israel. The JCPOA, the Iranian nuclear deal, is possibly the best thing that Barack Obama did during his presidency. This was clearly the best way to keep Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. Was it perfect? No. But it was clearly the best way. And now, of course, they will rush to nuclear weapons. And it will take an all-out war to stop it. Netanyahu has been the boy who cried wolf over this issue for 30 years. All in the service of a greater Israel project and his vision for regional hegemony. As such, he has never wanted a diplomatic solution. His government never wanted the JCPOA. They did not want a diplomatic solution. This was always part of a grander strategy, with the hopes of bringing the U.S. in to carry on a war that they would never be able to finish. I'm actually astounded that we're in July and there still seems to be a ceasefire in effect. I do not know how that has happened. I assume it's a combination of two things. U.S. pressure, although I don't know who from the Trump administration is applying that. And I believe the Iranian counterstrikes actually sobered Israeli public opinion a bit with the missile strikes that sadly did make it through the Iron Dome. It has truly been the Iranians who have been the most responsible party through all of this. They were prepared to come to the table again to negotiate another JCPOA, essentially, before they were struck. I think that part of the timing for Netanyahu's preemptive strike was these negotiations were working. It is unclear why the U.S. got involved in the first place. Really unclear. But what is clear is Iran gave everyone an off-ramp by giving the advance warning on the missiles. going towards Al Udeid base. So Iran has been the most responsible party through all of this. We talk flippantly about regime change in Iran, and this has been never mentioned by the legacy media. We instituted a regime change in 1953. Whether it accelerated the Iranian Revolution, we can never know. All we know is the historical facts that the Iranian Revolution did happen a generation after this regime change. I think of Chile, which enjoyed the most stable democracy in Latin America when we overthrew Allende. And there's a lot of hand-wringing after a generation of fascism under Pinochet that it was all worth it. I'm not sure it was, and I'm not sure the facts on the ground actually bear that out either. Others have told this history on the coup in '53 better than me, and certainly more comprehensively than me. But I hope you enjoyed my average history. If you did, please like and subscribe. Trying to grow the audience, trying to grow the channel. It's a hobby right now, but really enjoying it. This is the first average history that I've uploaded, and now this new channel has a good representative body of work of what I'm trying to make this channel. I'd love to get some comments on what everyone has enjoyed. They've got a few views now. Would love to hear some comments on what y'all have enjoyed so far from Chris Average. So like, subscribe, share if you like the content, and thanks very much, Team Average.